different coming into spring camp after starting 9 games, or I mean, like you come in as the starter this year? Does it feel different for you?
Yeah, it definitely does. I've definitely been able to transition from a guy that just leads by example to more of a guy that can lead, be more vocal, and it just gives me a lot more confidence. Having those 9 games under my belt to really lead not only by example but also lead vocally.
How are you guys training as a line for this fast-paced offense? Because you guys are the big guys. You guys, everyone else, they're built quick, but you guys are built strong.
Yeah, we had a really good emphasis on endurance, cardio, making sure we were pushing ourselves every day in the winter so our bodies would be ready for this high tempo offense. Making sure I'm the first one to the ball. I'm set. Everybody else gets set and we're ready to go. We did a really good job at making sure everybody's weights were getting down to where they need to be, and everybody's getting faster and be able to build that endurance to be ready to get the offense going.
Is it comfortable coming back knowing that there are 4 or 5 other guys who had starting experience from last year?
100%, yeah. Having like a good amount of games started with those guys definitely builds our confidence as a O-line, camaraderie. We feel good. All the blocks that even though it's a new offense, all the blocks that we've had, all the combo blocks we have, we've done those 100 times before together. So it feels good coming in the spring, having those guys right beside me.
How's a guy like B.J. Williams, true freshman last year? He's coming in his 2nd season this year. How have you seen him grow, and just, I guess, has he become a leader like you would want him to?
Yeah, he's definitely become more confident himself. Definitely more, definitely more of a leader by example. Obviously it's hard being a freshman. I mean, I couldn't imagine myself as a freshman. It's definitely hard, but he definitely did his best to step up to the challenge, and he's done really well for himself, and he's been really competing and dominant, I think, for sure.
How have you seen Ryan Barrett develop?
Ryan Barrett, he's done a really nice job as well. He's going into his 3rd year now. He's a guy he's the same guy every day. He's got a lot of grip to him, and he's done a really good job, improve his craft every day.
How are things different with the new position coach?
With Coach Darbo, he's been great. He's done a good job, and it's been a smooth transition from Borbs to Coach Darbo. He came in with a lot of energy off rip, and he's been harping on us just being consistent, especially with these first few practices. He knows that we've had like peaks and valleys with like our consistency, and we want to just get like a nice plane. But he's done a really good job at coaching us up, making sure that we're getting better every day.
Communication between the center and the quarterback always has to be. I mean, that's always important in any offense. Does that change or become even more important with this tempo?
With this tempo, it's a lot less communication. We get the call from the quarterback, and then we're just rolling. I'm making one call, and then we're just going. And it's been really helpful because we're catching the defense, trying to sub. We're catching the defense off guard, so that allows us to just play fast, and that's what's going to move the ball down the field.
You said you guys have been dropping weight in your endurance training. You're listed at 305. What would you say you weigh now?
I'm about 307. Yeah, with water weight and just I'm making sure I'm eating like 4,000 calories a day. I'm trying to stay at like 305 to 310.
How many calories?
About 4,000. I try and eat 3 to 4 meals, 3 big meals and 4 medium-sized meals for sure.
We've talked with other guys. I remember talking with Jake Cradle last year about this. Of you guys have to work really hard to keep weight on, right? Like if you just went down to a quote unquote normal diet, what do you think? Would you be down to 250 or something?
Yeah, I'd probably be around 250, 240. I am 6'5", so I'm still pretty tall. But I think in my 2nd year I was 325. I got to 325 because I just thought I'm going against Kalijah, I'm going against DeAndre Jules. I need to be a little bit bigger, but really at center you really want to have a lot quicker footwork. So Coach Board was dropped down a little bit to 305 to 310. So that's why I've been ever since. But yeah, no, you definitely got to stay on your diet, on your hydration, and because if you don't keep that water weight, you're gonna drop too. So it's really a balance, eating and staying hydrated.
How's Lyndon Cooper fit in with the room?
He's coming in really. He's been pushing us. He's been competing. He plays all 3 spots: left guard, center, right guard, and he's done a really good job at coming in. Putting his head down and just grinding. And he's really been dominating too. He put some boys on their back today. So it's been nice to see that for sure.
Tight ends are such an important part of blocking. I mean, how have you seen them improve so far?
So what?
Tight ends are such an important part for blocking. How have you seen them improve over this in the spring so far?
They've done really good. We got some insert things, but really with this offense, they're a lot more spread, so they're not blocking as much as last year. But they've definitely been. Coach Bro has been coaching up really well to get their head, play side, and they've done a really good job when I have seen them getting in the blocks for sure.
Anything additional? Terrence, thank you so much.